I believe that the biggest challenge facing public sector organizations at all levels, federal, state, and local, is attracting, developing, engaging, and retaining talent. And we believe, and the research supports it, that the best way to measure engagement is through employee surveys, asking our employees to tell us how they feel about the organization, its mission, their colleagues, their resources, senior leaders, and then acting on the survey results. Organizations that survey their employees and don't do anything with the results will be worse off than if they had not surveyed their employees. Then we'll talk about a culture of engagement, because really what we want to achieve is making employee engagement part of the organization's DNA. How do we know if employees are engaged? When you think about yourselves, you probably wouldn't be here today unless you were engaged. Think about the people you work with, and think about my definition. These are some of the characteristics of engaged employees. And I'm not going to go through these because you can read them, but I want to talk about two in particular. Engaged employees will stay with the organization even if they have opportunities to make more money elsewhere. Now, of course, there's probably a limit on how much money they're willing to sacrifice, but the research does show that engaged employees are much more likely to stay with the organization even if they have other opportunities. Also, they recommend the organization as a good place to work. And there are really two reasons why that's important. First of all, we want our folks to be in their communities, in their networks, encouraging others to consider public service careers. We want them to be sort of unofficial recruiters. You know, in the private sector, many companies rely heavily on their own employees as sources of new recruits. And secondly, we want our folks to be saying good things about our organization to fight back against the constant criticism of government. We need to move the needle of public opinion. Those of you who are already doing something around employee engagement, I hope you heard and saw something today that will help you move down the road to improved engagement, because it is a marathon, not a sprint. And I have other cliches, but time is short. Those of you who indicated that you've not done anything, I really hope that what we have discussed here today will motivate you to go back to your organizations and begin to have a conversation about what employee engagement is, why it matters, and why we should focus on it. I and we at the Institute, we believe in the power of employee engagement. We've seen it in action, and we believe improving employee engagement can be a powerful way to improve performance and service delivery across the public sector. Thank you.